Hi, I'm Aladoric. I'm the support player for AVANT Gaming. This is my first split playing professionally on AVANT Gaming in the OPL. I found it pretty difficult in the first few weeks of when I started playing, but now that it's getting towards the latter stages of the split, I found it a lot easier. I've been playing League of Legends for about 6 years now. I started looking to play professionally about 2 years ago when I was playing in the Ocean Challenger series. I first started playing AD Carry for Legacy Genesis in that year, and then I played on another team called Atletico, and I role swapped to support on that team. And then the next year I played on Intuition as support, like continuing to try to role swap and get better at that, and now this year I'm playing in the OPL for AVANT. Playing on stage, I found it, I was really nervous at first because I wanted to prove myself and get my name out there, but I think now I don't have any more nerves and I'm a lot more comfortable on stage and I'm enjoying it a lot. And I think I've been performing as I would expect. Sometimes on stage I underperform and I'm pretty disappointed in myself.
I think this split has been going pretty well for us so far. So we've exceeded most people's expectations and we're always pushing to higher heights, I suppose. We've always had pretty high expectations for ourselves. So a couple of our losses have been a bit disappointing, but I think we've been pretty good at working out what our mistakes are as a team. Talking realistically, I think everyone has stepped up from public perception, but the players that stood out to me most are probably Shock and Aladoric, because I played with Shock in split 1 of 2018, and I can tell he's just improved a lot since then, and he can contest the top mids now, and I'd never played with Aladoric before, so I didn't really have a proper indication of his skill, but he's definitely shown that he can be a top 3 support.
So the preparation going to the week, the order match this week, we mainly focused on order because we thought they were going to be the harder opponent, and put a lot of time, preparation into order, and I feel like it paid off, I guess.
Perfect. Clean. Nice, cool drops.
Seems like someone else's problem.
What is it? No! It's Fabu! What do we do with this? Ellie, give me your shirt.
No.
Ellie,
It's AV versus Order. This is an exciting game. It should be. It's a very big game. Both of these teams around 3rd and 4th on the ladder as well. So fighting to get that outright place in the standings, at least for today, is an exciting thing coming to the second round robin. Of course, AV did get the upper hand last time, but it was the first game of the season, I believe. And Order bounced back very hard from that point. So this is set to be a banger.
She had the cleanse. Nice. No summoners. That was both her summoners. Syndra flash. I miss hook. I can kill her. Okay. Nice. Hiding forwards. She has flash. Yeah, hold. Nice, well done. Syndra. We got her. Very nice. I got her. Nice. I want to herald him. I think we got him. Nice. Let's start Baron. Give me a TP for. We got it. Nice.
Oh my god.
Bad luck.
We should just wait.
Yeah, we should have. Alright, what's next, guys? Fuck. Nice.
Let's finish it. I can let you out.
He has no flash.
Let's stop Baron.
Nice.
I'm in.
Front to back.
I got Lee.
No flash. Nice.
We win really hard.
Hi. No cleanse. Nice finisher. See ya, buddy. Oh my god, finally. Got my...
So early game I think went quite well for us. We got control of the bot side of the map and made a couple of successful plays in their bot lane. So we were feeling pretty commanding. I think we had an insane kill lead and control of the map up until we lost the Baron. So that was a bit of an awkward moment. I didn't have Smite. We didn't communicate well around the Syndra steal. So it was a bit disappointing. Everyone was kind of shocked in the moment. And then we all just kind of refocused and got back on with what we had to do. Yeah, I think it was quite relieving to be able to like finally take the Nexus. Like there was no doubt in my mind that at every stage of the game the victory was like quite like easy for us if we did the correct thing. But it was still good to secure it after like a lot of tense moments, like in the 20 minutes even leading up to it.
So far, this split's been, I think, a really challenging one for me. And then I think for the team, it's been, I'd say most people are probably pretty happy with how we're doing so far. I think a lot of people are still quite hungry for like better. I think we could have done much better so far as well, even though we only have like 3 losses or something. I think we could have done much better. I'm feeling really challenged this split so far, and I think it's really good so far to have Swathe. I think we're learning a lot together, and like he's like shoring up a lot of where my weaknesses were in the past, and I think I'm kind of helping him with playing for the team, which is something, you know, most solo queue junglers kind of struggle with when they first join a team. So we're kind of helping each other out there.
Before the Gravitas match, I felt pretty good because we'd already beaten them before. I was pretty confident going in. In the game, I was pretty surprised. When we versed them like before, they weren't as good as back then, but I feel like they've improved rapidly throughout the split.
He gets pulled back, and let's see if he's able to get anything more because the rest is going to collapse. Praelis forces the kiss there. That's a 3-man shockwave. Praelis does take down Sybol, and Shock doesn't have any more damage left. Gravitas just had enough in the tank. Pulling back into the box they go, but it's Aladoric that has way too much damage on his health bar. Decoy pulling back Sybol. He flashes again, and he's going to get one abduction. The shockwave is not enough for the deletion damage. Shock is there, but the rest of AVANT just not in a position to respond. And now Shock's down again. This might just be Baron.
So in the Gravitas game, I didn't feel any pressure from the team to perform, and so like I felt really comfortable on stage. And it's weird, like I felt really comfortable. The whole game I felt completely like fine and like relaxed. Maybe too relaxed because like I just ended up like dying like 9 times, but I don't know. It was a pretty rough game for me. I think I really need to like take charge of what I need to do.
After the loss, yeah, we're still pretty confident as a team. We recognized what we did wrong on that day, and we've already started improving on it, fixing it for the next week. And I feel like that next week we won't make the same mistakes as we did against Gravitas.
Yeah, so Chiefs Legacy, it's kind of like top of the table and bottom of the table. So I'm pretty like confident that we'll be able to take the win against Legacy as long as like we play our game and don't like get sucked into theirs or, you know, have a series of unfortunate events. Chiefs are definitely going to be one of the harder opponents for us to defeat. But if we have the right preparation and practice in our week of scrims, I'm confident that we'll be able to take it to them.
After the Gravitas game, like that was one of the worst feelings of the past couple of years. I think it was just really unexpected from everyone. Like playing that poorly was way worse than like my level of play. Like I'm just so focused now on like getting back, like improving to the point where I don't need to like I'm not scared of what could go wrong on stage. Like during the game I was fine. After the game, like I don't care that that I had a bad game. I just care that like that influences the team's win, and I really want to be like an influential player on the team. Like I want to do my role. I don't want to like just be some floppy jungler. So from here on out, I'm just focused on making it happen, really, like getting back to form so that I can be back on stage. I can be in shape every weekend from here on out.